Checked up.
Looking like a breaking all them zippers on a jacket on you. He got a thing for Latin. He wanna hear a little Spanish. I told him
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This guy was a secondary's worst nightmare last week. He had a huge game catching the football in that win. If he's able to do even close to that same amount of damage in this one, they should be looking at another victory for sure. It's the Lions going up against the Packers. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. They've got the call on this Week 3 matchup.
Larry, from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL, there's a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, it's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. Still back there. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, partner, that was not a good omen right there. The very first play from scrimmage, he's...
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set, 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to float this, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. They're dangerous right. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Packers add on to their lead. So on 4th down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit.
Okay.
Taking it about the 16. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down deep in Detroit territory. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Rodgers now to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it?
Pick on him.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, spinning away. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis.
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants it.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers are able to strike. Here's Sam Martin now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And it's taken in at the 9. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And getting set to go again, here's the Lions defense. Their secondary, their whole defensive unit really struggling. They've given up 3 touchdown passes. That last drive was dominant through the air against them.
They found something that was working for them on offense, and they just kept going to it, just kept throwing the football. So that means an entire overhaul on the defensive side. They need more pressure on the quarterback and obviously need tighter coverage on the receivers.
See if they can get that tighter coverage. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft this one deep. He's got a man complete. They give him a gain of 37. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Look at that challenge there. His feet is in, coach.
Holding defense.
So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
Can I challenge it? There's a flag.
Get outside of 5 yards downfield and you get grabby with an offensive player, the flag will come out every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. A dump off to Lacy. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and didn't do it very often.
Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver.
One more.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. A minute 52 left to play in this 2nd quarter. We're back to Lambeau following these words. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A pickup there of 36. And it'll give the Packers a 1st down.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. One back is Lacy. Rodgers now on 1st down. This will be caught just inside the 10. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic? And
touchdown, Packers. Their dangerous wide receiver joining only. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And now the Packers get set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to loft this one deep, and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. They're dangerous wide. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round.
Come on, coach. Challenge that.
Expect him to be a starter right away and a future All-Pro.
Nothing to challenge. Look at this. One. Oh, never mind.
They wanted to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. And that touchdown catch, Charles, it breaks the single-game record for receiving touchdowns.
And what a perfect match. A quarterback who loves to throw it and a receiver who knows how to go out and get them. A brand-new record established today, and all these fans who are on that side are going to go home happy. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play.
Touchdown, Packers! Their dangerous wide receiver. Extend.
Oh, here's quick and tight line.
Here's Sam Martin now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today.
8 touchdown lead. I don't know what's in my defense, but my defense is perfect. Very perfect. Second quarter.
This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big...
And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time. Not only the completion, but that pass also gives him the record for most passing yards in a single game. What a day.
That tells you that the completion percentage is really high. Yards per pass, really high. But what a fantastic day. A brand new record, and we were here to witness it.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. One back is Lacey. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. They run it again with Lacey. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Here's Rodgers. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. They'll run here. This is James Starks. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson is...
Touchdown.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can. And trying to get it to his tight end, Rodgers, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Stephen Tulloch. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. And he is picking up right where he left off a week ago. I wrote down, so funny here on my notes, what he said last week. And after we talked about the good game, he said, I will do it again. And I wrote those words down, and he's done it again.
And it's not bragging if you're doing it, right? Because that's exactly what he's told you, and he is getting it done smooth in the secondary, making catches, making plays.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. They're dangerous. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit. He'll return it from the 6.
Ooh.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. And that's caught inside the 35. And give them a gain of 37. And quickly, they get to the line. On first down, and incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there. but unsuccessful. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And it's a memorable catch because it's the single best reception performance in a game in league history.
How much fun has this been today for us, though, to watch this type of performance, Mr. Glue Fingers himself establishing a brand new record in the NFL.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought he may have gotten away with one there, but the ref caught it.
There goes 100. We can still drop 80, though.
They're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Oh, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Y'all just saw that 1,500 yards.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Detroit.
So I got 750 yards this game.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because
It got his man complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. They're dangerous.
Is our defense good enough to get 90? Our defense is so good. I have to give them credit.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Rodgers going to throw.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
Now give them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down. Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try.
Certainly appeared like they had a great chance of that turning into a touchdown, but maybe led him just a bit too.
A big offensive explosion helped leading.
Alright, so that was like the best receiving game ever. Let's look at the stats. Got the Packers receiving. Look at them yards. This is on Hall of Fame, by the way. Let's see, 25 receptions, 818 receiving yards, 32 on average, 11 touchdowns, 128 yards at the catch, average 5 yards at the catch, 2 drops. Longest pass was 75 yards. Kick return, 43 kick return yards, and 132 punt return yards. That's just a beast right there. Alright guys, peace out. See you on next week.